Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Ow! Hot off the press, I'm extremely excited to crack open the latest and greatest Guitar World magazine from February 2023. To keep my video at a brief length, I only picked one article to focus on. John Widerhorn wrote this absolutely amazing article regarding a relatively unknown band called Ruby The Hatchet. I had no idea this band even existed until I came across this particular article. After I finished reading, I looked up Ruby The Hatchet, and I definitely didn't regret it. I was actually quite impressed with what I heard. They sounded super dope. While I was listening, I could practically feel myself drifting through a dream sequence. Seems like the sky's the limit for them. I want to wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Without further ado, let's find out some more interesting information pertaining to Ruby the Hatchet. Turn off your mind, relax, and let these modern psychedelic masters take you on a cosmic, riff-packed joyride. Along with Lucifer, Witch Mountain, and Royal Thunder, Ruby the Hatchet surfaced in the early 2010s with a psychedelic breed of melodic female-fronted stoner/doom metal that caused heavy-lidded eyes to open and heads to bob. A little over a decade later, the Southern New Jersey Quintet is no longer content to bewitch listeners with trudging, repetitive minor key power chords and hallucinogenic, effect-laden flourishes. The band's fourth full-length album, Fear is a Cruel Master, is trippy for sure, but it's firmly rooted in classic 70s and 80s songwriting and imbued with rhythmic diversity, kind of like Fleetwood Mac, with references to Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. From the galloping, lick-saturated album opener The Change to the melancholy arpeggio-driven 1,000 Years, Ruby the Hatchet prioritizes substance over style, and are equally happy exploring the indie drone of Black Angels as their trudging power chords of Black Sabbath. For guitarist Johnny Scarps, providing the best parts to service the songs is the main goal. I've been trying to get away from just writing riffs that sound cool and instead build the songs around the feel of the vocal melodies, which still leaves me room to experiment with other stuff for solos and intros. To evolve as a songwriter, Scarps has drawn influence from various unexpected genres, including classical acoustic music and quirky indie rock. I'm interested in mixing different styles together to try to do something different, he says. You'd never know it, but Radiohead have become a major influence for me. I love the way they adapt fluidly into new sounds and do simple things that sound complex, different, and interesting. When Scarps launches into a lead, he walks into the pentatonic scale, chooses his notes carefully, and doesn't overplay. I try to be meticulous and find a sweet spot for every one of those notes, he says. When I'm doing a solo, if it doesn't evoke some sort of emotion within me, I toss it in the trash and start again. The equipment Scarps uses is a Gibson SG standard guitar, a Fender Bassman amp, and as for effects, a modded Russian Big Muff, Earthquaker Devices Swiss Things, and assorted delays and reverbs. Well, that's the end of the article. You should really check out Ruby the Hatchet ASAP. Also, add them to your playlist. I left a link in the description to their phenomenal Fear is a Cruel masterpiece album that they released last year. Stay tuned for next month's edition of Guitar World Magazine. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.